Another important concept when it comes to learning is the concept of learned helplessness. And this has been research. There's been research done on dogs that have shown that the dog essentially learns to give up. And this could be a problem. This could lead to, this has been an explanation for depression as well. When you learn to be unable to avoid an unpleasant stimulus, then you don't even take any steps to avoid it in the future when the opportunity arises. So the way it works here is this. The dog is on this electrically charged grid floor. On this side, the bars are electrified. On this side, the dog is safe. When the light dims, the dog learns that the shock is coming. If the dog is able to jump over the barrier, when the light dims, the dog avoids getting shocked. So the dog learns it pretty quickly. Jump over the side, avoid the shock. Well, what happens if they put up the divider all the way up to the ceiling so the dog can't escape? Now the dog sees the light dim but can't avoid the shock. If it happens several times over and over again, light dims, here comes the shock. Light dims, here comes the shock. The dog learns to take the shock and doesn't even bother to try to jump over when the barrier comes down. The dog just lies there and takes the shock. So this is an example of learned helplessness. When the dog learns, essentially, it's unavoidable. You're going to, the unpleasant stimulus is unavoidable. You can't do anything about it. Eventually, when the opportunity does arise that the dog can escape, the dog doesn't even try. This might be a model for depression in humans. If the person sees no hope for the future, if they see no way they can feel better about life, well, they're just going to stay in bed and be miserable. They're not even going to try to make their lives better. That's why depression can be so so damaging, so powerful, because again, the feeling like nothing is ever going to be any better and it's not going to work, then you're essentially engaging in learned helplessness. You're essentially giving up, and that's just like what the dog did here.